Hello, it's AugustusLarch again speaking with you. And on the sky chamber, I've gotten some comments on my sky chamber. And the main component of it would be the refraction coil. But with I kind of want to get a pressure hull so I can fit the refraction coil to the pressure hull I have. And the pressure hull, I've been figuring it at least has to be 25 meters. So that's quite, that's like 50 feet. 50 foot pressure chamber. Because my components are going to be big. Because they're going to be new. And the diffraction coil is what Nikola Tesla, it's a geodynamic fractionation. And all it is there's current in the earth, but it's on a low Hertz cycle. So you frac the Hertz cycle. So what it is just a coil and an armature. There's an antenna, and the antenna gathers the charge and sends it around to an armature, and like an electric motor, but it oscillates to bring your current into something usable, like 60 Hertz, or was deemed the safest, the lower end of the frequency to be safer, you know. But 60 Hertz, if 256 Hertz is a lot safer, the higher Hertz you go, but that would be more involved to bring the equipment up to raise the Hertz cycle that high. I'd like to, but I don't know what would work, because it seems like 60 Hertz electrical power turns out to be 60 Hertz is also the sound frequency. So the main electric power that's disconnected and it has a lightweight generation source, the coil, which is just a gathering point of the current that's flowing all around. If you had a more advanced equipment, you could alter the antenna to gain any signal and get electrical power from it. So you could get it from the sun, a star, a planet, even multiple planets, a composite signal, and get electrical power. So it's quite the thing to destroy the petroleum industry and with the hold they have on us. Gasoline, oil, see, there wouldn't be gasoline. Petroleum would be used to make shingles and plastics and things of that nature, and there wouldn't be quite the consumption there is today, would there, if technology was allowed to progress. But anyway, back to this sky chamber unit. You could make the thing heavy too, because once you get the sound, it's big speakers at about 60 Hertz of sound waves. It's just moving the air around, so you're just jumping the air around in a standing wave, and the air lifts the machine up into the air. It just rises on its own standing wave because it's kinetic theory that makes an air mass of surrounding air much more excited than the air around it in a little localized area, and it will rise like a gasless airship as long as that you got that sound wave being propagated. And you can put little control plates in there to change the sound and gain propulsion and control any which direction you want. So I'm hoping you have to put some kind of, the controls are going to be quite involved. There's probably going to have to be a solid state limiter system in it, unless you can figure out the acceleration compensator mechanism, apparatus, so you wouldn't need any limits. But I've tried to beat that acceleration compensator thing around in my head. The only thing I saw about it is from Star Wars, really, because the Millennium Falcon has an acceleration compensator. And I wonder what kind of principles it uses. Maybe there's some kind of neutron shift going on. That would be another totally outclassed. I was thinking more of a mechanical thing that just like compensated equal and opposite to any acceleration that happened, but that would be quite a large device. And it doesn't look like it fits inside the Millennium Falcon. It's supposed to be a freighter. It's supposed to be able to manifest a lot of freight, huh? Wouldn't work. So Anyway, I'd like to see one of these things, you know, because it probably could generate a downforce, especially if it was heavy, you know, the inertia lag. You could probably crush things. You could probably bend antennas that look like they were heated and bent. Is this ringing any bells with people in the ufology realm? It's much easily explained if you said, oh, this big machine had like 200 amps of power and it was just throwing out a bunch of propagated standing waves on the air, and it actually made the air hot, and damn it if it didn't bend my freaking antenna over in a weird angle without kinking it. See, things to think about. So anybody out there wants to brainstorm on a refraction coil, you can just message me or comment on this little video. So this is AugustusLarch. I'm brainstorming with you about my sky chamber. Thanks for watching.